to today's video. This is my ultimate guide for returning players in Arcane Legend. In this video we are going to cover the Arcane Legend history, what you've missed, XP guide so you can level up depending on where you are, a pet guide so you can see which pets would you like and which ones you can afford based on the amount of gold you may have had when you quit. Even if you don't have anything, it's alright. And then how to use the auction if you didn't know it previously, and some gear guide, and lastly the gold guide so you can buy pets and expensive weapons and armors in endgame. So firstly, with Arcane Legend history, you can navigate to Griotav's thread here, and this thread will show you all the history you need since October 2012, and that's basically the beginning of the game. And you can navigate from season 1 to season 12. I will link this thread down below so you can have a read at your own time, as there is a lot of things that you missed, but yeah, so these are the major expansions that you will see: season 2, the Dead City, the Kraken, and within each section they bring out new armors, gears, and leaderboard vanities. So as you play the game, you will become more familiar with these items, but here's a quick look of it. You can pause the video and basically see what happened in what time and everything, and what you need to catch up on. If you would like to know the prices of these items, they have increased significantly for most of the items, but to know for sure, you feel free to message me in game to know the prices, because I do know the latest prices that people buy and sell them for, or ask your guild or a friend that you know is quite experienced in this aspect of the game. December, I'm gonna move a little faster so we can because there is a lot of content here. The current expansion in this game right now is 66, and it is expected to rise by either 5 levels or 10 levels in January 2018. So this guide will be 100% relevant up till then, and after that there may be some minor changes or major changes, which I will update you once it comes to that. I'm not going to highlight anything because it is difficult to read all of this to see what's important and what's not, but you can have a read of this on your own time, and as you play more you'll become familiar with this. And we're almost here to the end. Okay, so that concludes. This is the current season we're on, and we can look into our next one, the XP video guide. I have done a video guide in Arcane Legend on XP, which I will link down below, so feel free to have a look at it anytime you like. I'm going to go into my channel so you can see where it is, but I'll link it in the description so you can have a quick read if you want it anyway. Videos, and there is 2 videos on XP, and this is the guide, how to double your XP in Arcane Legend. But the general idea I'll explain right here. You have to go to world map, do the first you need to follow the story quest, press on to quest, go to story and complete all of this in order, and that will level you up to level 42 in about 2 to 3 hours if you ask for people to help you in the major towns like Outpost, Great City, Stronghold, Expedition Camp, Paradise Pier. If you go to mainly here and here and here, you can ask people to help you if you're stuck or not high enough level. But yeah, for XP, do the first quest here. Do every single quest in this maps, all of this. Go to City of Kells, and there is a person there who will give you a quest for 600 XP. And you can go to Stronghold and talk to Oldie, and he will give you some quests to do. And once you do this quest, you will get about 6 to 7k XP, and the rest is explained in my video, so I do recommend watching it. Even though it is long, it's really worth it. I reckon this is a 30-minute video, but it will save you about I don't know, 30 hours of farming XP. That's a bit of an exaggeration, so keep that in mind. The next is the pet guide. As you can see, I have just posted a pet guide in Arcane Legend. It hasn't come online yet. It will be online in 2 minutes, so by then you will have access to the ultimate pet guide in Arcane Legend. I've also written a guide of it in the AL pet section, which I will link, so you can see top 15 pet and MSC of all time to see what pets you need. As you can see, it gives you farming locked, gold, farming jewels, farming XP, for surviving in PvP, PvE, PvP, for bosses, and for fun. So it includes every pet combinations that you need to know. And if you don't know what pet combinations are, I do recommend watching this video because it will explain it all. But pet combination is basically slotting one egg in another to get its ability. The next thing is how to use the auction and gear. You go back to my channel here. I have made a video, and this will guide you to what gears you should buy and what here this is the video how to use the CS/auction. It also tells you which gear to buy, but basically you do not need to buy gear every time you level up. The levels I do recommend you buying new gear is the expansions that I've shown here. So you would buy season 10, this is cap 61, so buy a gear at 61 or 60. You'd buy a gear at so 61, and before that the level was here, the level was 56. It doesn't say here, but this is definitely 56 in this expansion. And you would need to buy a gear that's 57, because the 56 and 7 have a major gap in the stats. So buy the odd number gear level. So buy for example 47, 57, 67 isn't out here, but it will be in next year, so you get the idea. So buy every 7 levels or 6 levels, and that way you can, and those gears will also be cheaper and have good stat. So watching this video will show you how to do that. And lastly, the gold guide. Lucky for you, I know a person who has Pride, has written a gold guide in every single way to get gold in Arcane Legend. If you're too lazy to read all of this, I have made a video regarding that, because that was a very inspiring video for me. And basically this video is titled How to Get Gold in Every Single Way Possible in Arcane Legend. So it is a very long video, which is a good thing and a bad thing in a way, because if it's long, you know it's really worth watching that, because you have so many options of making gold. But the one that most people will prefer is through merching and farming. Well, merching, I have written a guide there, but that's probably not a good idea, since watch this video. It will explain farming gold in Arcane Legend using gold loot, and this is the concept of using awakening. So they have brought a new system where if you press I, your weapons can have enhancements which are based on awakenings. You will need these two awakening gems. These ones can be bought from platinum or in the market, and these ones can be farmed or brought from the market. And the elite ones are better, they give you better odds and getting better things. These are all the possible things you can get in Arcane Legend. The most common ones people prefer are gold loot, health, primary stats like intelligence, strength and dexterity, luck for farming, and movement for timed runners, and basically the 3% stats, gold loot, XP, and all that kind of stuff. So I do not recommend you try this. Simply go to auction and buy one that has 100% gold loot or more already for your level, and you can go to elite and farm in this map. Just keep doing this map over and over again. Or you can run graveyard and unlock mausoleum, which will give you a lot of gold as well. So merching is a difficult it's a simple concept, but very difficult to master. Do be aware of that. You could get scammed quite easily by other merchants if you don't know what you're doing. So here's the concept of merching, and it's basically you buy stuff for low price and sell for higher price. I do mainly merching, and that's how I have made a lot of gold in Arcane. As you can see, a lot of gold, 8 million. This is my friend's house, so thanks for letting him use his house. Anyway, that will be all. I think you are caught up to everything that you need to know. All the pets came out at different times, which will be in the history. All the weapons that came out will be in the history. So you will now be caught up to anything. If you wanted some more advice, feel free to contact me in-game. This is my in-game name. To message me, just type /tel and Handsumlegend, and then whatever message you want to send me. Oh, I can send a message to myself. Hello there, handsome. Yeah, so as you can see, you can send yourself messages. Did not know that, but yeah. Good luck in your leveling and becoming rich once again, or selling stuff that you already had. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's